coming up in this read. You had this deep, deep tsunami of feelings that was building and building, and now throughout the month of May, you're letting all those feelings and emotions be known because you're sick and tired of hiding it. Cancers, we're doing your general read for May 2023. Everything that you need to know you can find in my description box and in my pinned comment below, including a list of the decks that I've used for your reading. Please do keep in mind that the roles can be reversed, especially if you're cross-watching. And if a part of the message doesn't resonate for you, then you just leave it for someone else. Please also do keep in mind that these reads can oftentimes be predictive, so they might not necessarily resonate with you straight away, okay? So you do have to keep an open mind. Right, so Cancers. Your first card out is the Moon. Cycles and change. Now, obviously, yes, the Moon is your ruling planet. So it might be worth checking out what is it that the Moon is doing right now and how is that currently affecting you, right? Obviously, we've got something changing, and that change, whatever that is going to be difficult. It does need to be respected. Okay, nothing can ever stay the same. You cannot be expected to stay the same as well. Change, it is a part of life, okay? It can make us really, really uncomfortable. But it's also something that has to be embraced because change is natural, right? You then have the Dog, loyalty and determination. So, yeah, friendship. Really good friendship, faithful companions, faithful people. This could be you being a faithful companion. Maybe that's the thing that's changing up here. Maybe you're reevaluating certain friendships that you have. Maybe you're looking at it and saying, okay, some shit here needs to change because I'm faithful to this person and they're not faithful or loyal to me. Do you know what I mean? Maybe we don't know yet because we need to pull more cards to find out, right? We're just getting the surface level stuff right now, and we're going to clarify over the top of all of this with the tarot decks. Okay. Funnily enough, Cancers, this one can also indicate a pet. Right, so an actual dog. Some of you could be looking at rehoming a dog, taking on a dog, feeling a closer bond or a closer connection to animals than you do other people. You know, it's going to resonate differently for all of you. On the more sort of negative side of that particular card, it can indicate not being able to shake an unwanted friend, or someone who's being smitten. Maybe there's someone who's too clingy. Someone could be too clingy onto you. For a small handful of you, you could be under the impression that you're being too clingy to someone else. Right? Again, take it as it resonates. Okay? The Dove, peace and serenity. It's beautiful. With this one, this is a sense of peace that is given to any part of the situation at hand, okay? The Dove gives you hope, it gives you faith. It indicates that things are going to work out well, right? It's a nice, gentle energy. Yeah, and then, of course, you've got the heart at the bottom of the deck. Love and new love. So maybe the thing that's changing, because look how it's bookending. You got the Moon and the heart. This bookending these two here. Okay. And then the envelope unfolding and a surprise. That feels like a secret admirer type energy, Cancers. Feels like some of you haven't felt loved and appreciated for a while, and then you're getting this message off of somebody that they love and appreciate you. You could be reevaluating what it is that you're putting your heart, your time, your energy into at this point in time. Figuring out that you were perhaps maybe loyal to the wrong ones, and you know, you're cutting your losses now and investing in a place where people are actually going to love, appreciate and respect you. It could be a bit of that that's going on. Because mind, your first card out was the moon. Cycles change. Can you clarify this, please, for our Cancerian collective? Some of you are dealing with a Leo. Others of you are dealing with a Virgo. Clarify the moon for Cancers, please. What is changing? The Four of Swords. You are reevaluating something. You are purging. You're clearing things out with these new cycles of the moon. Your Four of Swords is literally rest, rejuvenate, reevaluate, reconsider. Meditate also. The plot thickens. Oh, what's that one? The Ten of Wands. When did that one flip? I didn't notice that one flip. Okay. A heavy burden. Having to do a lot of things, having to be a lot of things for a lot of people. That's what's under your reevaluation. You're winding down something. You're closing something out. You're delegating also. You're making sure that certain people are being held accountable, or that they are picking up their responsibilities that they left you with, type thing. Okay, clarify the dog. The Knight of Coins. Okay, slow and steady wins the race. Paying attention to all of the details also. Being careful. Something slow moving. Slow and determined. You're feeling very, very stubborn throughout the month of May, Cancers. It's under their judgment. Plutonian energy. Something's being intensified, something's being magnified, and definitely, yeah, something is changing. That Pluto energy, judgment. Something's absolutely changing. It's going through a transformation. A rebirth. You could be going through a rebirth. I'm getting the word taboo. So topics of conversations that were previously taboo, because it did pertain to where it was that you were placing your loyalties, you're now activating those conversations. You're no longer afraid of those taboo topics. It is like an open secret. Something was an open secret. And to talk about it was considered a taboo. Now you're not giving a shit, because you're talking about it. You're bringing it to the forefront. Okay, clarify the Dove. Thank you. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, the mental prison, Gemini energy. Carefully considering all of your options. I've got a message of freedom as well with this Dove. You taking flight, finding your peace, finding your serenity, finding your people, finding those who are in alignment with you. Obviously not an echo chamber, because that's toxic as fuck. I'm not talking about that. So don't get it twisted. I'm talking about more the people who are on your level, the people who are on your page. You know that it's time. You've been sitting on this for a while, and now you're ready to give birth to this. You're ready to take action on this. It's like you can no longer hold your tongue. You can no longer keep your silence. This could also be about the message where I clock that some of yous, not all of yous, some of yous have got a secret admirer, and they can no longer hold their tongue about it. That they have to tell you how they feel, because that's what's going to bring them peace. They can't find peace at the moment because they're harboring these secret feelings towards you. Very, very deep, deep-rooted feelings. Clarify the heart, please, for Cancers. Yeah, the Ten of Cups. One of your apex cards. It's divine love. Feeling blissful. It's inner happiness. Your dreams coming true. Again, with the alignment. Your Ten of Cups is literally all about your alignment. This one indicates your happy home and your happy life. It's your ultimate happiness. Ultimate happiness that is actually long lasting. It could be some of you bringing a family together also with your Ten of Cups. But I'm feeling that this is about more to do with love and blissfulness and your inner happiness. You finding that long-term relationship that you've been looking for, that reciprocal relationship. It's under there, the Two of Swords, Libra energy. Feels like you're shutting down your feelings for somebody and then you're opening yourself up to someone else. That's what it feels like, Cancers. Because you're able to see now beyond the physical. You're definitely making a choice, and it feels like a choice in love. Can you clarify this, please, for our Cancerian collective? What's going on? Cancers. Clarify the Moon, the Four of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Our Cancerian collective, please. Ooh, the Mask. Oh, yeah. Somebody not being honest, someone not being truthful. Literally somebody wearing the mask, a false persona. Somebody pretended to be somebody that they were not. You can see beyond their mask. Their mask has slipped. You've seen their true self. You caught a glimpse of it, and what you did catch you didn't like, so you're like, fuck no. Not dealing with that. Not dealing with that. Because once somebody has revealed their true selves, there is no putting that genie back in the bottle. Do you know what I mean? It's like once you've seen it, you cannot unsee it. That's the Mask. This could also have been you pretending that everything was okay with you, Cancers, when in actual fact it wasn't. And you had this deep, deep tsunami of feelings that was building and building. And now, throughout the month of May, you're letting all those feelings and emotions be known because you're sick and tired of hiding it. Hiding it was stressful. It was difficult to hide it. It was a burden to keep these feelings of yours hidden. And it's your feelings of being unhappy and disappointed in a very specific situation. You're like that, yeah, that cycle needs to close out. I am not carrying that forward for the next 20 or 30 years. There's no way. Wow. Clarify the Dog and the Knight of Coins for Cancers, please. The ship, yeah, the journey. Traveling. That's all kinds of travel. It can be physical, it can be metaphorical. Okay, all kinds of travel. It's progress. Something moving, traveling. You taking the risk. Seeking for adventure. It can be speculation. You discovering what your destiny is and following it. You creating your own destiny also. You making a wise investment. It's a departure. So you're leaving something, you're saying farewell to something, so that you can go off on a new journey, a new voyage. There's a big question mark surrounding your loyalty and who and what you pledged your allegiance to, recognizing that you were loyal to the wrong thing and correcting yourself, taking yourself in a different direction. This is course correction. Definitely course correction. And you're determined that this time you're not going to make the same mistake again. Course correction. Definitely. Clarify the Dove and the Eight of Swords. Thank you. Official person. Yeah. You being the authority in your own life. With that official person, you are taking on this official person energy. We've got like a recognition here as well with all the medallions. It's like it looks like a decorated veteran. Some of you could actually be a literal decorated veteran. Do you know what I mean? But it could also be the metaphorical meaning of that as well, which is more likely the case, right? So it's like you're being recognized by the universe because you've seen something for what it is. You have course corrected yourself, and it's like the universe is responding to that because you're legit trying your best. You are putting your best foot forward. You're refusing to allow yourself to be stuck in shitty situations. So your determination is actually being admired. And then that's what the universe is responding to, and it's responding to you in kind. Okay? Clarify the heart with the Ten of Cups, please, for Cancers. Main male. So that could be you, or that could be somebody that you're dealing with. You always need to be careful with Lenormand, especially in general reads, okay, because sometimes they can end up being really, really specific. So keep an open mind, because you could be the main male, or you could be dealing with a main male, or just someone who carries a lot of masculine energy. And I'm telling you, Cancers, this feels like somebody, see how they've got a rose in their hand? That's an offering, it's a gift. It's appreciation. So it's like you've been wasting X amount of time on someone or something that wasn't given back to you, someone who wasn't appreciative of you. There's a flower in the dog's mouth there as well. Interesting. So this person here, it feels like a new connection. They are actually not going to be ungrateful for who you are and what you do. Because you love so deeply, oftentimes you'll find that that's taken for granted by some people. But you've got a confession of love here that's coming from a person who is never ever going to take you for granted, ever. Yeah, the pathway. It's been a difficult couple of years, but you're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel now. You've had many, many bumps in the road. But the thing is as well, you're not harbouring or carrying any grudges because of these butterflies. It's like you've taken every single one of these bumps in the road as an opportunity for growth and transformation. There's a message about your conscience as well. So you can move forward with a clear conscience. I'm sure that that's what Spirit's saying there. Move forward with a clear conscience. It's beautiful. You can clarify the moon, the mask, the Four of Swords, and the Ten of Wands for Cancers, please. Page of Water. That's a Page of Cups. Yeah. Gentle, creative. That can also be about your intuitive messages as well, Cancers. I'm feeling that some of you are incredibly artistic, and you're going to be utilizing your artistic abilities. This could also be indicating that at the moment you're feeling very, very sensitive to people's body language, sensitive to tones of voices that's being used. You're using that sensitivity to help you out with this decision. You've realized that you're not overreacting. Oh, I didn't even get to ask a question. I was looking at the dog. Right, whatever this is, it's come out off balance, okay? The Five of Air off balance. Right, so you've got the Queen of Earth, it's the Queen of Coins, and the Five of Air, it's the Five of Swords. Yeah. You can see how that's a checkmate. And then the Queen of Coins, stability, long term. It's growth and nurture. Also with the coins, the symbology of the coins and the water. So you've been given. You've been given and given and given. And it's gotten to the point where you've become exhausted. Five of Air off balance. See, like that, something needs to give. I can't be given to this situation anymore. I can't do it anymore. I need to stop. Because it's affecting me now. It's affecting my future. It's affecting my stability. Yeah, you're knocking something on the head here, Cancers. Definitely. Can you clarify the Dove? The Eight of Swords and the official person, please. The Ten of Earth. Yeah. It's one of your apex cards. That's the card, it's like generations, generational wealth, long-term stability. That's your physical world. Bless you. Your sense of security is being threatened the longer that you stayed in that situation. That's why you're knocking it on the head. This could be affecting more people than just you as well, though. Some of you could have little ones. Kids. You could have kids that this might be affecting. What's under this? Temperance and breathe. Yeah, you can breathe a sigh of relief. Everything's about balance and moderation. Also, it's the timing of something. So it's like you feel now that the timing is correct. That this is the perfect timing. It's almost like someone who you were giving to over here that you're getting really frustrated with. It's almost like they're giving you the excuse that you need. So the timing is right. Okay. Clarify the Heart, the Ten of Cups and the main male for Cancers. Thank you. The Ace of Air. It's the Ace of Swords. Yeah. Truth, clarity, revelations, a breakthrough is very, very cutting energy. That's with that person there, isn't it? Telling you that they've fallen in love with you. It's someone different. You're dealing with two people here. You're dealing with someone older and someone newer. So this one you've been dealing with for a while. This one you're about to start engaging with. You're about to start dealing with them instead. You've recognized that this is like deadwood floating up and down, bobbing in the water. Like, you know that that's a dead end. So you got this one straight here. There is a concern, though. You could be a bit worried that it might be a bit too soon. And Spirit's saying no, actually, no. Your Ace, it's a perfect time. It's a perfect timing. Yeah, look, Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. I told you, didn't I? That's why it's important to sit in the energy and feel out what is it this energy is trying to convey. You have to feel it out, not just read the cards, but you have to feel it. Wheel of Fortune, I says to you, the time is now, the time is right. It's optimum, it's perfect. It couldn't be more perfect if you tried, Cancers. Fate, karma, destiny. Very, very lucky to get the Wheel of Fortune. It's the right time. It's the exact time. Wow, beautiful. What else, please, for Cancers? Queen Tara, start delegating. Well, isn't that interesting? Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. That was literally one of your first messages that came out, Cancers. You're holding people responsible for their own shit. You're holding them accountable, and you're making sure that whatever responsibilities belong to them, that you stop doing it, you're giving back those responsibilities. It's right there. It's under there. Abundancia. Prosperity. Abundancia. I hope I'm saying that right. Am I saying that right? Abundancia. Prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Well, that couldn't get any clearer, could it, Cancers? It really couldn't. That's literally your Wheel of Fortune coming out again. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you, so be open to receiving. Dwelling in truth. I stand in the light of truth. Yep. Yep. Speaking your truth, making no apologies for it, and no longer tiptoeing around a situation. Planting seeds. There we go. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. Yep. You're paying a lot more attention now to which seeds are being planted, metaphorically. Paying more attention to what it is that you've been harvesting. Planting the seeds of positivity. Tell us more for Cancers, please. Bust out of your cocoon. Yep, it's time to fly. And reach for the stars. Yeah, no shit. That is true liberation there, Cancers. That's what you're going to be experiencing throughout the month of May. True, total liberation. How beautiful is that? Right, so that is what I have for you, Cancers. It's up to you what you do with this reading. Please remember that tarot is not a scapegoat. It is not a crutch. It's a guide. It is also not your tarot reader's fault, whatever comes out in your reading. You're the one that's in charge of your destiny. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is catered more towards your own specific needs, then you can place your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.